Hi you all, welcome back to Chell's Kitchen. Of course, I'm back at y'all with another great video. Today you all, we will be making gumbo. You heard me, gumbo. Chell's way. Quick, fast, simple, easy. If you know how to follow directions, then you can make this gumbo. So let's get to it. Okay y'all, so let's go over what you will need in order to make gumbo. Alright, so here go all of our yummy ingredients. Y'all, I just want to point this out. This right here is Louisiana Cajun gumbo base. This right here is going to change. It's going to change your life. I'm telling you, this right here is a game changer. This is what's going to make the recipe quick, fast, and simple. I don't know about y'all, but we ain't got time to be making the gumbo base by scratch. I ain't got time for that. So this is where this come in handy at, y'all. Swear to God, it's going to change the game. So, of course, you will need, first thing you will need is some Louisiana Cajun gumbo base. You should be able to find this. I want to say you should be able to find this in the bacon aisle, with all, you know, the flour and where you know, the cakes and the brownies, all that stuff that's in the box. This should be right over there. If it's not, just stop somebody in the store and ask them, where's your, you might want to stop the meat department and ask the meat department, where is the gumbo base? And they'll let you know where it's at. Every grocery store has it. All right, y'all. Off of that, right here, y'all, I got some I can't even say it, but I got some crab legs right here, y'all. We got us some shrimp. Got us some crab leg shrimp. I also picked up this right here. It's crawfish tail meat. So this will be going through our gumbo. Yummy. If you haven't tried the crawfish in your gumbo, definitely grab a bag of this. I got this from Walmart for about $6. Definitely grab it. It just make your gumbo more filling. It adds more meat, more filling, and it makes it go a little bit, make it go a little longer, especially if you're feeding a lot of people. If you're feeding a lot of people, definitely grab one of these just to make it stretch a little longer. Then I have some chicken breasts here, y'all. This was a family pack of chicken breasts. It was about 5 chicken breasts. I chopped them all up into nice little cubes, and there we are. Then I also have some sausage, y'all. The sausage that I use is just the Eckrich beef smoked sausage. I was going to get the andouille sausage. They got like that andouille sausage, but that andouille sausage has pork in it, and we're trying to do away from the pork. I didn't see any beef, so I just went ahead and stuck to what I knew. I got the Eckrich beef smoked sausage. Then we got some minute rice, because you got to keep in mind, y'all, this channel is quick, fast, simple recipes. We ain't got time to be letting rice boil. That's a 30-minute. We ain't got 30 minutes to wait on the rice to boil. So we got our minute rice. And then last but not least, I have 2 quarts of chicken broth. Now the chicken broth is optional. You can use chicken broth or you can use water. I prefer to use chicken broth because of course your chicken broth is already seasoned and just give your gumbo an extra kick. So definitely, I got these from Walmart as well for like $1.25, for like $1.25 each. Alright, so real quick, I just want to go over my bags. What I bought, this is the Dungeness crab legs. I got this from Walmart for about $16. This is how much came. So yeah, I got that from Walmart. Y'all seen the Eckrich sausage I use. And then the shrimp, I got this bag from Walmart, just the raw shrimp. The extra large, and I got these. So this is everything I'm using, y'all. Another thing too, y'all, with y'all shrimp, stop buying that pink shrimp. The pink shrimp is already cooked. So what a lot of us is doing, what a lot of y'all, not me, you're getting this pink shrimp. The shrimp that's pink, y'all, is already cooked. So we're getting it, y'all defrosting it, and then y'all want to throw it on the stove for another 3 to 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, depending on who's cooking it. That's why your shrimp be real rubbery and just, y'all killing the shrimp. So stop. If you're making this, get the gray shrimp. The gray shrimp is raw, meaning we're going to cook it. Alright, y'all. So let's get to it. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and start. We're going to go over to the kitchen with, go over to the stove with all our ingredients, and we're going to get into it. Okay, y'all, so let's get started. As y'all can see, I grabbed out my this is the biggest pot I got, so I went ahead and grabbed this. We're going to go ahead and put this on a medium high because we want this to come to a boil. What we're going to do first is add our chicken broth to the pot. It was already a little hot. You're going to add that to your skillet. And y'all just follow the directions on the back of your what's the name. It says in 4 quarts, so pretty much add 2 quarts of cold water or 2 cups. We're gonna do the chicken broth. So it just say to add your chicken broth and then add the gumbo base. Alright, y'all. Okay, so just real quick, I just want to tell y'all real quick. Okay, so with the gumbo base, y'all, on the back of it, it says in a 4-quart pot, combine 2 quarts of cold water or chicken stock. So this right here is considered 1 quart. As y'all see, I added both quarts. I read it wrong. So what I'm going to do is use 2 of them. So basically, if you're just using 1 pack of these, you will only need 1 of these or a quart of water. But since I use both of these, I'm going to use both of my gumbo fowls. Just want to pour it in there just like that. Just want to add it. And you just, the key to this, the gumbo fowl, y'all, is you want to make sure that you stir it up really, really well. You got to really stir it. That's the trick to it. Even if you was making it homemade, your gumbo base by itself homemade, this is the trick to it. Alright, so what you want to do, y'all, is just put your chicken broth in there, put your base in there, and you just want to make sure you just keep whipping it. Just keep stirring it, because you don't want clumps of the base in here. So you just want to keep stirring it, and then once it comes to a boil, you are done. You just want to stir it real good. Let it come to a boil. Okay, y'all, so I got that one in. I put my first bag in there in. I stirred it up really well, as you can see. Now we're going to go ahead and go in with the second pack. And again, I'm just going to whip it. If you got a whisker, don't laugh at me, y'all. This goes to my blender. Don't worry about that. It goes to my blender, but it works the same. Yeah, you just want to whip it. If you got a whisk, definitely use a whisk if you have one. This is the best mixer. Mix it really, really good. Make sure that the base is fully dissolved. You don't want no lumps and clumps in your gumbo. Yucky. It's not what you want. It's not what you want. Alright, so I feel like I have stirred it really well. What we're going to do, y'all, is let this come to a boil. Once this comes to a boil, we'll start adding ingredients in. So while this is getting hot, what we're going to do is go ahead and start making our rice. So I'm new to this minute rice stuff, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I normally do not make minute rice. This is probably like my second or third time ever making it in my life. But it do taste cool. It is a cool taste. And it cooks so fast. It's so worth it. So, alright. So let me look on the back here. Alright. So it looks like I need about 4 cups of water. Take my pot. Get 4 cups of water. Alright, y'all, so I got about 6 cups of water in this pot, because I want more than, according to the box, I want more than 6 servings. I want this to make about 10 servings, because we're going to be eating leftovers and all kind of stuff, and I ain't got time to keep making rice. So I made a little bit more than recommended on the box. You just got to tweak it to your discretion. You know how many people you feed, and you know, just tweak it. So with the mini rice, y'all, it's so simple. We just let the water boil. Once the water comes to the boil, I'm going to add about 4 to 5 cups of rice in here. We're going to push it off of the fire, and then we're done with the rice. Voila, done. So quick, so fast, so simple. Back over here to our gumbo base. It's getting hot. And what you want to do is make sure you whip it some more. Just make sure you're whipping it. It's getting hot now. So I'm going to go back over here. And make sure that I'm stirring this really, really good. You got it. I'm telling y'all, this is the key to your gumbo. You have to really, really stir. This is the key to great gumbo. Just making sure that base is fully dissolved. If not, what that base would do, it would sit at the bottom of your pot, and that's just not what you want. You don't want all that seasoning at the bottom of your pot, and then when you're going to dip it, you know, to get some out, you got all that seasoning at the bottom that has not dissolved. Don't nobody want that in no gumbo. So yeah, just whip it, y'all. Whip it. If you don't have a whisker, just get you a big spoon and just whip it. Just want to make sure it's stirred up really, really well. This is our gumbo base, y'all. It is thickening up. You see it got all the seasoning in there for us. And this, you know, that's another thing I love about this recipe, y'all. Using the Cajun gumbo base. You literally do not have to add no more seasoning. This base right here has all the seasoning you need. So, yeah, it's great. Serve a lot of purposes. Alright, y'all, so I think I got it whipped real good. We're going to give this like another 5 minutes. Let it come to a rolling boil. Once it comes to the boil, we're going to add our chicken. We're going to let our chicken cook for about 5-10 minutes. Once the chicken cooks, we're going to add the sausage. Let the sausage cook for about 5 minutes. Once we let the sausage in there, we're going to go ahead and put the shrimp. Let the shrimp cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. No, actually, we're going to do the crab and then the shrimp. Because shrimp, it don't take no time to cook. We're going to add the shrimp last. Because again, shrimp only takes about 3 to 4 minutes to cook. So when we add that last, the shrimp will be the last thing that we add. And we turn the pot off and be done. Just gonna go ahead and let that come to a boil now, y'all. I think I whip it. You gotta whip it, y'all. If you don't whip it, I'm telling you, you will have this gumbo base. It will be at the bottom of your pot. It'll be real thick. And it's just going to be nasty. You just got to make sure that you dissolve it. Make sure that you break it up really, really well. You'll know if you're breaking it up really good because your mixture will get thicker. As y'all see, it's definitely thicker. It's thickening up for us. And it smells so good, y'all. These herbs and spices, it smells so good. But you're going to see when you make some, girl. You're going to see. Alright, so again, let that come to a boil. Look like our rice is coming to a boil, y'all. Great things is happening, great things. Okay, y'all, so as y'all can see, our rice is coming to a boil. This is how you want your rice to be boiling. And I'm going to add 5 cups of rice to this boil. So you just want to add your rice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to stop at 4. Go in and give it a stir. Yeah, I'm going to add 1 more cup. Alright, so we got our 5 cups of. And what y'all see floating around in the pot, y'all, grab this spoon. I was using this spoon for the gumbo, but it's good because we all gonna eat it. It's gonna be okay. That's seasoning from the gumbo. Alright, so I put my rice in here, y'all, and then what you're supposed to do is just slide it off of the heat and let it steam. So I'm gonna put a top on it. While that's steaming, we're gonna come back over here to our gumbo base. As you can see, y'all, look how thick it is now, y'all. Look at that. That's what you want. Let me show y'all. Look how thick it is now. Y'all see that? That's the consistency you want for your gumbo. Alright, y'all, so as y'all can see, it's coming to a boil. Again, it has thickened up a lot. This is the consistency you will want it to be. And you have to really take your time on your gumbo base, y'all, once again, and really whip it. Because if you mess up that base, then you have messed up the meal. So what we're going to do now, y'all, is go ahead and add the chicken breast to the gumbo base, y'all. Just like this. Just drop it in there. Drop that in there. So I got my chicken in there, y'all. I'm gonna turn my pot to a medium-high heat. And yeah, this is what the chicken look like. Alright, so yeah, y'all, I put the chicken in here, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this boil for about 10 minutes. Once I let my chicken boil for about 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and drop the sausage in. Once we let the sausage cook for about 5 minutes, we'll add our crawfish meat in. And then after we add our crawfish meat, we add the crab legs and the shrimp. So it's kind of like making a seafood pot, kind of. That's what your chicken look like in there, y'all. Say that don't look fire already. The chicken ain't even cooked yet. Fire. This is what you want, y'all. Again, I'm gonna say this one more time, then I'm done. I cannot stress this enough. You have to take your time with your base and like really whip it. Really make sure that it's dissolved really well. If you don't, it's just a waste. It's just a waste. You just mess up the whole meal. It's just a waste. I'm not gonna say it no more. I just want y'all to know that how important it is to whip that base. This is the consistency you want it of. Alright, so we're going to let that cook. I'm going to put the top on it. Put the top on it, y'all. We're going to let that boil for about 10 minutes. Leave a little space for it to breathe. Then when we come back, once we let this cook, when we come back, I'll be adding the sausage to the pot. Okay, y'all, so as y'all can see, it is boiling. Our chicken is boiling. It's a nice rolling boil. It's been about 10 minutes since our chicken was entered. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the sausage, y'all. Just add the sausage right to the pot, just like that. Give it a stir. Now keep in mind, y'all, while you're cooking your chicken and while you're cooking your stuff, make sure you're coming back periodically and just giving the pot a stir. As you can see, I done took my heat all the way up to a medium heat, y'all, because this pot is just continue to get hotter and hotter and hotter. So keep in mind, you might need to turn down as you're still adding stuff. Keep in mind your skillet is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So just turn it down as you go. Like I said, I got it on a medium heat and it's still boiling. So just add the sausage to it, and then we're gonna let that come back to a boil. Give it about 5 minutes. Then when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and add our crawfish meat. We did the rice and then we pushed it off the burner. This is the rice, y'all. Nice, fluffy rice. This is what you want right here. Quick, fast, simple. So our rice is done. It's back there, out of the way, while we wait on the rest of the ingredients to cook. Okay, y'all. Oh my God, I forgot one of the key ingredients to the gumbo. Okra. You would need cut okra, y'all. I got this out the frozen aisle. Look over there with the frozen vegetables. You would definitely find the okra. You don't need okra for your gumbo, but it is required. I mean, most people that make gumbo, okra is a key ingredient. So if you don't eat okra, then do without it. If you do eat okra, definitely add it. So we're going to go ahead and add it now, y'all. And it's frozen. I like my okra to be really cooked down. So look, that's what your okra look like in the frozen. We're just going to add it. I'm just going to add the whole bag. Almost forgot, y'all. And then just give it a stir. So far, y'all, we got our chicken, we got our sausage in there, and I just added some okra. The okra is going to cool down my pot, so we're going to give this a few more moments to get hot again. Once this get hot and back to a boil, we're going to go ahead and add our crawfish meat and our crab legs and then our shrimp. So it is a lot of steps to gumbo, y'all. But I'm really breaking it down for y'all. Gumbo is a dish that everybody loves, but really don't know how to make it and don't even know how to begin to make it. So this is for y'all. This is for you. You want a good pot of gumbo, but don't want to be asking people to make it for you or buying it from a restaurant. You just want to make it yourself. Definitely, this is how you do it. So just follow my directions, and I promise it should come out just like this, and it's going to be so good. And people are going to be like, oh my God, how did you learn to make this gumbo? It's so good. Oh, that's what they're going to be doing. So, all right, y'all. So we're going to let this come back to a boil. And then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. Looking delish already. This is what you want. All right, y'all. So we got our pot back to our original temperature. We got our okra in there. It is coming back to our boil. So what we're going to do now, y'all, is we're going to go ahead and add our crawfish meat. I'm going to go ahead and just add that too. Look at that crawfish, y'all. Yummy. This is what you want. And y'all, like, if you've never had crawfish, because the crawfish, they can like creep you out. It got these little eyes and little whisker things all on it. It can creep you out. So a lot of people don't eat crawfish because of how they look. Y'all, this is a great, definitely just go get this. If you look, this is just the crawfish meat. And it's already cleaned for you. It's already pulled off of the crawfish. It's already ready. So definitely try getting some of this if you want to try crawfish, but you're not sure about how it looks. Get some of this. All right, so we got our crawfish meat in there, y'all. Gave it a little stir. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our Dungeness crab to the pot. Just add them all in there, and I'm putting this piece in there too, y'all, because that ain't nothing but meat. Don't throw that away. That is meat in there. I'm cooking that too. Waste not, want not. Alright, so I have it all in there, y'all. We got our crab in there. We got our okra. We got our chicken. We got our sausage. It just looks so good already. Alright, y'all. So what we're going to do, y'all, is let this cook for about 10 minutes. Oh my God. I wish y'all could smell this, y'all. I wish you could smell it. Look at that. This is what you want right here. This is what you want. This is how it should look right here. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give it a little stir. We're gonna put our top back on it. Let this cook for about 10 minutes or less. 10 minutes or less. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the shrimp, and we're done. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and add the shrimp. I let it boil for additional about 15 minutes. And then we're going to add the shrimp, y'all. Let it boil for 5, and it's all done. It's all in there, y'all. Got our shrimp in there. Our shrimp is not cooked, but we got everything in there, y'all. Alright, so we're going to let this cook, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and plate this up, and we are all done. Alright, you all, so we are all done. After I added the shrimp, I let it cook for like another 3 minutes, 4 minutes, turned it off, and this is the finished product, y'all. As y'all can see, I have my rice right in the middle. We have our sausage, we have our crawfish meat in there, we got okra all throughout it, got our shrimp, sausage, got our crab legs. This is what you want. Homemade gumbo. Alright, y'all, so I want to thank you so much for tuning in today, y'all. We are all done. We made gumbo. If you follow these instructions, it will come out just like this. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Shout out to all my subscribers. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and thank you so much for watching.